Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. So we're going to react to the Washington Commanders versus the Cleveland Browns. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Isaiah McGuire, Maurice Hurst, Siaki Ika. Little blitz by the Browns, and Howell is dropped. It is the combination of Maurice Hurst getting it done. Here's for the better, however.
What are you trying to say about me, Chris? You think I'm looking chubby in the gold jacket?
Stop. Little swing out to Antonio Gibson. He gets a few yards, but the Browns defense all over the field during OTAs and now training camp is next to Watson. And he's going to get the ball.
He's going.
To find a little seam. He's got some space.
First down.
Territory and pushed out of bounds. That's the sort of dynamic. Empty backfield for Watson. Steps up. He's going to run with it. Get down,
Watson.
Which he does.
You finally get to see Watson.
Felton with a touchdown in last week's Hall of Fame game. And now he's got a first down and a little more as he cuts back inside the 25. Best ingredients, best quality, best taste. Let's see if the Browns have their best play. A little
slipping and sliding.
And he slips the grasp of would-be defenders. Gets Watson under center on 3rd and goal. It is Felton cutting, spinning, and getting dropped.
Terrible
John
run.
Kelly Jr. in the backfield.
Are they going for it on 4th? Really?
The ball and he gets
terrible run.
Montez Sweat for then.
And go forward and get after the ball carrier.
The rain has returned on 3rd and 10. There's pressure. There's a flag. There's an incompletion. There's a bunch of flags in the end zone where it could be a safety if there's holding back there by one of the big boys. It's a 2-0 lead as Za'Darius Smith draws the flag and the Browns have the lead.
Damn.
3rd and 12 for Dobbs. Pressured. He's going to run for it. He's got a shot, but he gets about.
It says something about the roster that you put together here with Andrew Berry, guys that like to be coached hard. That's exactly what you want. You don't want a bunch of crybabies who are worried about getting yelled at practice. That's football. But at least maybe you'd get credit for the turnover if they took a peek. But actually, you're right. You can't review forward progress.
Antonio Gibson with it. Biding time, rolling, throwing, completing, first down, a big hit.
Getting in the quarterback's face and not allowing him to find those big crossing routes when they escape out of the pocket to their right.
Howell working downfield. Jahan Dotson, a beautiful catch.
Touchdown.
Tacklers and finds his way into the end zone.
Look a little bit surprised that he was able to come down with the football and we're not able to make a play on him before he got in the end zone there. It just overran the tackle a little bit.
Last year's first-round pick out of Penn State, leaving the Browns with 3rd and long. Dobbs again in the direction of Tillman.
It was very annoying, but he did throw a pretty good party, so I can forgive him a little bit. You know, we have the right guys, and we're going to try and work to be, one of the best groups in the league.
When you think about Deshaun in the huddle this year as opposed to last year, what's the biggest difference?
Jacoby Brissett has put together a nice drive. Washington now in Cleveland territory. 2nd and short, and Brissett working the sidelines. And that ball is caught. Byron Pringle. Jonathan Williams in the backfield next to Brissett. He's got some room. Beats Maurice Hurst, and he is going to get into the end zone. 12 with the 12-yard scamper. 3rd and long for the Browns. Trying to string something together. Dobbs pressured. There's a flag downfield. Dobbs tries to make a play, and he does, to Zaire Mitchell-Payton. One of the spare tight ends. There is a flag on the field. Dobbs pressured, and he is going to get swung down and dropped. Looks to be pretty good defense, to be honest with you.
Good coverage of anything. I thought maybe they're going to get him for a little bit of a tug at the top of the route there, but I guess we'll remain a mystery.
And Brissett gets dropped. It is Tommy Togiai, number 93 in there, along with Jeremiah Martin. Dobbs split in the middle of the field, and that one is caught. Austin said he doesn't have enough dough to go ride on a rocket ship quite yet, but we'll see. Dobbs overshoots it. And
Pick-a-Rooney! We got a Pick-a-Rooney! Uh-oh! We off to the residence! How you get tackled by the quarterback, bro? Y'all can't be getting tackled by the quarterback, bro.
Throw a good ball. The ball kind of came out of his hand a little bit.
We got a Pick-a-Rooney.
Brissett pressured, looking deep downfield. That ball's hanging in the air, and Ronnie.
Oh, Pick-a-Rooney!
And that play is whistled dead. The rookie out of Ohio State.
Pick-a-Rooney!
Situation, because that's a really risky throw when you're on the back foot, taking that hit, throwing the ball up in the air. Because now, if the Washington receiver's not able to get him down, it's like a punt return, which is worst case scenario. They don't care if they look silly standing back there, getting those mental reps, going through the motions.
Zaire Mitchell-Payton with another snag.
He can be the pass protector he has to be if he wants to be on the field in third down.
There's a throw to Watkins Jr., and that one's going to be close to the sticks. Third and short. The big back, Kelly, gets the ball, and he gets destroyed there in the backfield. 3rd and 7. Here comes the Browns on the blitz. Washington picks it up. Brissett will dump it off.
This screenplay.
And he's going to be a few yards.
Never mind.
It was actually great. I think it was great to be at the Hall of Fame game because, you know, it was a drive for our fans, and we were able to pack the house, and I think they were there to see the great Joe Thomas get inducted. So it was an awesome weekend.
Sigh of relief for a lot of people on that one. DTR back in for his second series. Hits Miller Forrestall, one of the backup tight ends. He's got a lot of room, and he takes it into Washington territory.
Hopefully he remember that. You remember that, Joe?
I remember that. I know he can't hear me.
He's remembering that. He is remembering that.
I got this.
All right, before we let you go, tell us one thing about Kevin Stefanski we don't know.
Kevin, great coach, man. He's a player's coach.
Thomas
There you
Greeny,
go.
a rookie as well. This one is a touchdown.
Touchdown!
The first of the night as David Bell gets his first one as a Brown. Some pop.
What a great shot here by DTR. He sees that the Washington Commanders are bringing the pressure. He knows that David Bell, all he has to do is win to the inside and beat the...
From quick hitter, ball's tipped and nearly.
Oh! You can't drop the ball.
Second turnover of the night, and Washington is back in business.
All right, well then let's talk about the red zone a little bit. It was a little bit frustrating for Browns fans a year ago. Why do you feel more confident about what you'll be able to do in the red zone this year?
Oh!
See if the Browns defense can make a little noise here on 3rd and 7. From pressured, steps up, ball's in the middle of the field, and that one is picked off by Ronnie Hickman. For the
Picked
second
off!
tonight.
Pick-a-Rooney! Pick-a-Rooney!
Schwartz out of drive. Great job by Hickman, and the Browns will be back in action. Saw some nice plays by DTR, who's been fantastic in his 2 games. Mon now on 3rd down, keeping the play alive. Hits Greeny, who will go backward.
against the Eagles after those joint practices, but I'd sure love to see a little bit more of that offense. I mean, great drive for them tonight. But I think the way DTR has played, there's no way you'd be able to cut him and get him on waivers. Somebody else would pick him up, so they're going to have to carry all 3 of those guys. And DTR won't be...
Mon, the quick hitter, a little too high for Mike.
Almost would have got picked. That would have got picked.
Showcase his talents, and rather than just
going on it on 4th.
And he will continue to be able to showcase those talents as Austin Watkins Jr. comes down with his 6th grab of the night inside the 40, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Seem to have a lot of guys that are fighting for those last few receiver spots because they got a lot of guys that are playing really good football right now.
Browns have entered. Bond fires over the middle and has a
Touchdown.
Mike
Almost got it. Here it is. If you watch, he actually throws a back shoulder behind the linebacker in coverage where only his man can catch it.
now going for the tie with a 2-point try. Mond looking.
Ooh, broken ankles. Broken ankles.
Hands on it.
Oh.
Browns have not done well.
You almost came back, Cleveland. You almost came back.
That'll be a big one for the Cincinnati Bengals. I've heard of that Joe Burrow guy.
Anyway, so let's just go about do it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video. Till then, peace out.